Sven, come on, we need to do a workout.
I don't have motivation today.
Come on, you
I
don't
want to
need
stay on the
motivation.
couch and read The Joy of Pickling.
You don't need motivation, you need commitment. Come on, step off.
I'll get off the couch, but then I do the talking today and you do the workout.
Okay, that's sure. Sure, okay, no worries. But only think about the consequences.
Which consequences?
Well, that if you don't do workouts, what will happen?
I'll get unfit, probably.
I guess so.
Okay, you're right.
Okay, come on. Hi guys, I'm sorry. I just had to pull him off the couch. So.
Hi guys.
Okay, that sounded like you're happy to go.
I'll just
Cool.
act like it.
I'm ready, are you?
Well, I'm just gonna do the talking today.
So.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, you just said that.
Yes,
Okay.
but before we start, we need equipment.
Yes.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That's nice.
Cool, right?
New trick.
Equipment for today, an ab mat or a pillow, because we are going to do sit-ups. We need a free space, a wall, if you can do handstands, and otherwise it will be a different kind of movement. And we need a kettlebell or a dumbbell or any kind of weight, backpack or bottles of water, what will do for you. But first, before we're going to do the warm-up, let's cue the music.
Yes, guys, so we're gonna do some handstand work. After that, we have an AMRAP of 12 minutes. Before we do the handstand, we're gonna do a little warm-up, mostly prepping for that handstand skill session that we're about to do. We're gonna do 3 rounds of mountain climbers, of a side plank with a rotation, and then a couple of jumping squats. So we're gonna show the movement first, and then we're gonna do it all together. The first thing that we're gonna do is mountain climbers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand into our plank, hand underneath the shoulders, push the floor away, tuck the hips in. From here you're gonna bring one knee to your elbow and back. And then you do the same with the other leg and go a little quicker. That's your mountain climbers. We're gonna do 10. After that we do side planks with a rotation. You're gonna come on your side, elbow underneath the shoulder, you press, put the feet together, press the hips up, up, up towards the ceiling. Now you extend the other arm towards the ceiling. You bring it down in front of your chest and underneath your side. And then you open up again. That's the second movement that we're doing.
If this is too difficult to put both feet on each other, let's bring the leg that's above, bring that to the front, because otherwise it will be a little bit unstable, so this will be easier.
Yes, and
yeah?
The last variation could be with your knees on the floor. Then we do 5 jumping squats. That means feet underneath the shoulders, toes slightly out, chest up. You're gonna sit back and down, and from the bottom position you're gonna extend rapidly, and triple extension, so hips, knees,
and you can do it
and
fast.
ankles, extend, yes. And either land in the next squat, or pause and do it again.
Yes.
Yes? We're going to do 3 rounds of 10 mountain climbers, 5 and 5 side planks with rotation, and then 5 jumping squats.
Yes.
Steph, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. Guys, let's go. 10 mountain climbers. Knees towards your shoulders. Press the floor away. And once you're done, go to your side plank with rotation. Hand goes up towards the ceiling. Turn down, hand underneath your side. 5 and 5. And either foot on top of each, feet on top of each other, or next to each other, or if that's too hard, put your knees on the floor, that's fine as well. One knee. Here working on core and you're opening up your upper back that you need for the handstand. Into 5 jumping squats.
I'm warm already.
Good. 2 more rounds. Mountain climbers.
Don't forget to press the floor away.
Press the hips as high as far to the ceiling as you can. Elbow into the floor, press the floor away. Same as with mountain climbers. Open up as far as you can. Look at your hand. And then do the outside once you've done 5. And the 5 jump squats. Don't need to be high jumps, but we want you to extend rapidly. And one last round. Mountain climbers, side planks with rotation, and jump squats. Five and 5, and this is your last round. Oh, no need to rush, take your time.
Warm.
Yes. Are you warm?
Yeah.
Good. You seem warm. Are they warm?
Are you guys warm?
I hope so. I think so. We're gonna show you guys the movements that we're gonna do for the handstand hold part that we're gonna do now.
Yeah.
We have 3 different movements, and we're gonna do it in this way. We do 3 rounds in total, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. We're going to start off with either a handstand hold or a pike hold, so you need your wall for that. If you do your handstand walk, make sure you have enough space around. Stand up tall, you bring your hands towards the floor, you kick up from the floor, extend into your handstand. You want to be tall, press the floor away, tuck the hips in just a little bit, don't hang in your lower back. Everything is tight here, from shoulders and arms towards your toes, and you're pointing your toes up against the ceiling, head goes through the window. Thank you, Elstef. This is your hold for 30 seconds. If that is hard, we're gonna do a pike hold, and that is this. Either on the floor, you do kind of the plank that we usually don't want you to do. Hips go up towards the ceiling as far as you can. You press the floor away. It's kind of like your downward dog, but now you're on the tip of your toes. You extend the arms, shoulders, head goes in between the shoulders towards your knees, and this is your hold for 30 seconds. You can also do this with your feet on top of, I don't know, a stool, a box, against the wall, whatever you prefer. Pike hold. Yes?
And otherwise, if you don't have a wall or you don't want to make your wall dirty, then you can use your couch. That will be also an option.
Exactly.
So that means that you're going on your knees on the couch, and then you walk with your hands backwards so that you are in one line, and then you're gonna hang on your hands. If that is too easy, then you can lift your knees from the couch, so you're only making contact with the couch and the hands on the floor.
Yes, and here you want to have, or try to have, your hips above your shoulders.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. Like that. Cool, thanks. Then, that's the first movement that we're doing. Then we do an inchworm, like we usually do. You stand up tall, you bring The hands down towards the floor, extended legs, you walk yourself out into your plank. And from here you're gonna walk back exactly the same way. If you wanna make this a little harder, you can walk out as far as you can. So you bring your hands out a little further, further, further. See how far you can get. Tension on your core, tuck the hips in, and from here you're gonna walk back. That's also an option. Last movement that we're doing are seated leg raises. We are gonna use a book for that as a target to bring the legs over. What you do is you're gonna put your book on the floor, either flattened or standing up. Legs next to your book, feet next to your book, legs are extended, you're sitting upright, hands next to your thighs. From here, you're gonna lift the feet over your book and bring them to the floor. That's one. And back. If this is hard, lay your book flat on the floor or lay back just a little bit. Put your hands behind your hips and now do the same movement. And if this is hard, we have a third variation. You tuck the knees in and then you do the same movement. So knees come towards your chest, over your book, and extend them again. You start with extended legs and you end with extended legs in this one.
One note, if this is too easy with the book upwards and with the hands around the hips, then you can also bring your fingertips on the floor around knee height and from there lift it up. That's a little bit more difficult than all the other movements.
Can even make it harder.
Yeah,
yes.
So you can scale whatever how you would like to do the movement.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right.
Okie doke.
Before I put on the clock, put your hands together, fingers in each other, and make a couple of wrist rotations, because you need to have a little warm up for your wrists before you kick up into a handstand. One side, maybe do it reverse as well. I think we're ready to go. So 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. 3 movements. We start in 10 seconds. We're starting off with a handstand hold or a pike hold. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So if kicking up is the hardest part, you can also use this time to practice your kick up. Bring an extended leg towards the wall. Head in between the shoulders. Everything is tight, so squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes. Voice out pointed towards the ceiling. And relax. Is that good?
I always like to shake my arms in between because this is really intense, especially on my elbows.
If you're a little hyperextended
Yeah.
with your elbows. Yeah.
I hyperextend my elbows.
10 seconds and then we go again. We do the inchworms. If you really want to challenge yourself, see how far you can walk your hands out. Hands towards the floor, knees stay extended, and then you walk out as far as you can. Keep your core tight, squeeze your glutes. Don't be lazy. Yes, and relax. Seated leg raises. You can put your hands either next to your thighs, next to your knees, or behind the hips. Legs are extended, you sit upright. Bring the legs up over your book and back to the floor. We go in 3, in 2, 1, and go. This is mostly core and lower belly that you should have working now. 3 seconds. Stay upright. Yes. That was round number 1. We do 2 more. Let's build up to handstand walk eventually.
That will be awesome.
Handstand walks through the living room.
Yeah. Challenging.
Nice. Yes, let's go. Handstand hold or tuck hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Everything is working here. Push the floor away. Head in between the shoulders. Don't look at the floor, look into your room. Nice. Hold it, hold it, hold it. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Doesn't matter whether you do the regular handstand or the pike variation, you need to be active in your press. Shoulders and arms are working very hard. Keep pressing. And you already start pressing before you kick up, when your hands go towards the floor. 10 seconds, and then we do the inchworms again. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Start with extended legs, all the way into your plank, and then as far as you can, without hanging in your lower back. So be active here and there. Move slowly and controlled. Come onto your toes, and then walk out. And relax again. One final movement, the seated leg raises. In 3, in 2, 1. Let's go. So also when you tuck in the knees, you start with extended legs. Bring the knees towards your chest. Bring your feet over your book. And then extend those legs again. 10 more seconds. This is the hard one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, come on. 2, 1. Yes. And relax. That was round number 2. We do 1 more. And then tomorrow, all day long, handstand, right?
I will show the guys a pike handstand. Hold.
Cool. On the floor or on the couch?
On the floor.
Cool. So we go again in 2, 1, let's go. So for your pike, you come onto your toes, legs are extended, get your hip as high as you can, head in between the shoulders, and you press the floor away. Big difference with the downward dog is here you are on your toes and you're not on, try to get your heels towards the floor. Press, press, press. Yes, and relax.
Ah.
You do the inchworms. Have to do the inchworms.
I forgot.
I know, that's why I said.
Thank you. I sometimes forget.
That's
something.
why my sweater says coach.
Mine doesn't.
Yeah, so you always start off with bringing the hands towards the floor with extended legs as far or as much as you can. Walk out, and during the full movement your legs are as extended as you can. can either walk into your plank or you walk all the way out. And now we do the leg raises. Last movement. You can either put your hands on the floor or your finger, top of your fingers. Then next to the hips, behind the hips, next to your thighs or knees. Yes, yes, yes. Halfway. Keep it up. Keep it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good.
Yay.
So far the skill part. That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was nice.
Nice. Good. Guys, then
Increasing the heart rate.
increasing the heart rate. Get it up. Sweat party. We are going to do an AMRAP. An AMRAP of 12 minutes
Yes.
with
kettlebell swings.
kettlebell swings. Then
Sit-ups.
sit-ups and
burpees.
yes.
But for the people that doesn't know an AMRAP, as many rounds as possible.
Yes.
So,
within 12 minutes, you do
Yeah.
these 3 movements.
and then try to make rounds.
And we're doing 16 kettlebell swings, either Russian or American. So either to eye level or above your head. Then 10 sit-ups. We end with 6 burpees. And we're going to show everything now before we go. So for your kettlebell swing, obviously you need your kettlebell, or maybe if you have one, a dumbbell. You can do swings with both. You can also swing with a backpack or with your cat. But these two are the most convenient, I would say. Kettlebell swing is this. You kind of grab the kettlebell, stand up tall, you pick it up with a nice deadlift, obviously. From here, you're going to push the hips back, chest is up, unlock the knees, extend the knees and the hips at the same time. Arms stay extended and you swing to eyes height for Russian. If you go a little higher, you go overhead for American. Here, I want you to be in one line. Elbows above the shoulders, above the hips, above the knees. Don't overextend, don't push the hips forward. Squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes.
That's also not allowed.
What is not allowed? No.
So make it a hip movement. Be fast. Bam, like Michael Jackson.
Like Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
I've never heard that one. Okay, like Michael Jackson, swing like Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Don't forget
That's
about
gonna be the new cue. Swing like Michael.
Swing like Michael.
If you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you do the same thing, but you grab your dumbbell with 2 hands on one side and then you do your swings. Also possible. Cool. Or your backpack or whatever you have. Then we do 10 sit-ups. If you have an ab mat, the fat part goes into your lower back. So you're going to sit against the mat, feet against each other, knees are out. You're going to touch the floor behind your head, come up and touch either your toes or the floor in front of your toes. If this is super hard, put the feet on the floor, knees are up, and here you're touching your feet. And if this is hard, you can also put your feet underneath, I don't know, the couch or, well, anything you have. Your dumbbell. Yes, cool. And then we end with 6 burpees. For your burpees, bring the hands on the floor, jump out, bring the chest towards the floor, hips go towards the floor, you jump in, and you extend all the way, clap above your head. That's one variation. You can also bring your hands to the floor, jump out into your plank, then jump back in and extend. Or you bring the hands towards the floor, you step out into your plank, you step back in, and now you extend. or without a jump, whatever you like.
Any variations are
Any variation is
possible.
fine, yes.
Yeah.
As long as you stay off the couch.
For sure.
Yes, let's move like Michael. So, again, 16 swings, 10 sit-ups, 6 burpees, and we work for 12 minutes in total. Your score is the amount of rounds and repetitions that you do. So let's say you do 6 rounds in total and you do 6 kettlebell swings, your score is 6 plus 6. And we want to know your scores, obviously.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a sip of water.
You take a sip of water. I'm gonna put on the clock. Well, I'm gonna prep the clock, 12 minutes. And you just keep on working. 12 minutes is quite long. So you wanna find yourself a pace that you can maintain working with. Don't burn yourself out in the first 2 minutes. Go rather slow in the beginning and end up a little harder than the other way around. Otherwise, it's gonna be a very, very long 12 minutes. Steph, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, have fun. 12
Thank you.
minutes. We
You
go in
too,
10
guys. Have fun.
seconds. Have fun. 6, 5, start with 16 kettlebell swings, 2, 1, and go. 12 minutes. Yes, nice. Swing like Michael. Yes, nice. 30 seconds in, 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 16 swings into 10 sit-ups. And here we want you to do a full sit-up. So touch the floor before your feet or your toes. You can literally throw yourself up with your arms, so use them. Then 6 burpees, all the way to the floor or into your plank, or step in and step out, whatever you like best. We are 1 minute and 15 seconds in. Yes, and from your burpees you go back to your kettlebell swings. Steph, that was round number 1. Looking good, feeling great. Keep on going. We're almost 2 minutes in, you have 10 more minutes to go. If you have to break up your kettlebell swing somewhere, please do so. Make sure to move pretty. And sit-ups again. 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 9 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. So 2.5 minutes in. Keep going, come on. Guys at home, keep going. Come on, you can do this easily. Keep breathing, keep working. From the swings to the sit-ups. and from the sit-ups to your burpees. Again, don't go too fast yet. Keep some energy for the last minute or two. 8 minutes to go, 4 minutes in. Nice, nice. Keep it going, come on. And if the neighbors from downstairs knock on your door because they hear weird noises, just let them be, keep on working. Or invite them in. Like I said, 7 minutes to go, guys. Almost halfway. Try to keep on working. Don't have to be fast, but try to maintain your pace. Yes, keep up with our coach if you can. What rounds are you in? Nice. So at least 8 rounds. And burpees again. Keep on going. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No time to rest. No time for a sip of water. Just keep going. As many reps and rounds as you can. We have 5.5 minutes to go. So halfway through. Sixty swings, 10 sit-ups, 6 burpees for as many rounds as you can. 5 minutes to go. Extend all the way in your burpee. Don't do half reps. All the way up. With your kettlebell swings, remember, we want you to be in a straight line if you do overhead swings. No hyperextending that lower back. One line. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core. Chest is up, don't collapse. 4.5 minutes. And look forward instead of to your weight. Yes, that's it. 4 minutes. Touch the floor, touch the toes in your sit-ups. Touch the floor behind your head. Nice, nice, nice. Keep your pace. Keep it going. 3.5 minutes. We have 3 minutes left, so we've done 9 minutes in total. Keep on going. The more you do now, the better you feel afterwards. So no rest. Keep it going. Keep it going. The rest is your transition from one movement towards the other. Two and a half minutes. Come on guys, come on guys. That's it. And there is the 2-minute mark. We have 2 more minutes to go. If you have a little gas left in your tank, I want you to use it now. Go a little faster, if you can. Don't stop, don't stop, nearly there. You're 10 minutes in, you only have 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Nice, keep it going, keep it going. 90 seconds, just 90 seconds. From your swings to your sit-ups to your burpees. That's it, that's it, that's it. 70 seconds. Op Stef, goed zo. Lekker. 60. There it is, 60. 60. Last minute. Come on, keep it going. You got this. 50 seconds. Just 40. Come on, pick up the pace, keep it going. "30 seconds, half a minute, you're nearly there, keep it going. Final bit, 20 seconds. Guys, we are done in 15. In 10, keep it going, don't stop, keep it going, come on. In 5, in 4, in 3, last reps, 2, 1. That was it. You can lay on the floor if you like. How was that? Good
Nice.
job, guys. There's the camera.
Good job, thumbs up.
Good
Woo!
job, nice. Good, good, good. Give yourself a minute or so, lay on the floor, grab your sip of water. Steph, how was that?
It was nice.
Yeah? Was good?
Yeah, I didn't pick that much weight today, so I can keep my speed, and it was really nice. I finished 8 rounds,
Ooh.
and I did 2 or 3 sit-ups. I think 3.
So 18 reps,
Yep.
19 reps. Nice.
Yeah.
8 and 9. Guys,
So-
give us your score if you can scrap yourself off the floor.
Get yourself together.
Get yourself. And then I say we do some stretches.
Yeah,
Right.
we're going to do it longer than we did before. So we have.
Can I join?
Yes, sure.
I'd like to join.
So we have some more relaxing afterwards. So
Cool.
I hope everybody will join. So we did a lot of handstand work today, or at least a lot of wrist work. So let's start with wrist stretch. So guys, come on hands and knees. And from there I'm gonna point my fingers to my knees. So I'm gonna rotate my hands. And then I'm going to lean backwards as far as I can until I feel some stretch. Don't overdo the stretch. Don't push it. And then just hold it and breathe. I feel my head turns red now.
It does.
Afterwards, instead of during the workout, afterwards. Well, it matches with my hair, right?
It does.
Okay, now we're going to move a little bit to the left and to the right.
So this is wrist and lower arms, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. We're going like up and down, or sideways and sideways?
Sideways, from left to the right. Okay, and now go a little bit to the front and come slowly out of position. This is always really intense. And then make a couple of circles with the hands to relax the wrists a little bit. Okay, good job. What we're going to do now is we are going to lay down on our belly, and then we're going to bring one arm to the side, so it's 90 degrees. The other hand is next to my head, and now I'm rolling over the arm that's straight. So I'm roll over my arm, and then I have one leg that's up, and then I'll have to put my foot sole on the ground. And then you have to feel some stretch on the front side of your shoulder. If you don't feel anything, you can change your position by moving your arm a little bit more up or a little bit more down, or try to roll over it. If that doesn't help, you can bring your foot, that's with the foot sole making contact with the ground, more to the side. Don't forget to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And roll slowly back, and then we're going to the other side. And it is possible that you feel one shoulder a little bit more than the other. Everybody's asymmetric. And roll slowly back to your belly. And then let's come and lay down on your right side of the shoulder. I'm gonna turn myself so everybody can see it better. Then bring my arm 90 degrees. I'm gonna bend my elbow, and I'm gonna bring one hand on top of my palm, just a little bit lower than my hand. And then I'm gonna bring my full weight on my shoulder, and then I bring my hand down to the ground.
Full weight on the shoulder, that's on the floor, right?
Yes, correct, yeah. How can you put weight on the other shoulder?
I can just, I don't know, press with everything I have on top of my wrist, but that's not what I want to do, right?
No. And for your information, my hand should actually touch the ground. So I'm really stiff at this point.
I have about 20 centimeters in between.
And if it starts to feel uncomfortable, just go slowly back, relax for just a couple of seconds, and then repeat the stretch again. So this is a really good stretch for the internal rotation of the shoulder. And come slowly back with the arm, and let's switch sides. And come slowly back. And then you can come on hands and knees. This is called a cat-cow stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring full weight on the hands. So my shoulders are in one line. And from there I'm going to bring my chin to my chest and I'm try to round my whole spine like a cat. Hold it for 2 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out 2 times. And then you're going to make it arched. So to a cow position, head up through your shoulder blades and extend the full back. Breathe in 2 times, deeply in and deeply out. This is always weird. And if you took 2 breaths in and out, make it round again. And if you press yourself up fully, then you feel some stretch in between the shoulder blades. And if you took 2 breaths in and out, extend. And round it again. And we're going to the cow position again. And relax. Now we're gonna keep our toes a little bit pointed inwards. And then we're gonna spread the legs out. If you would like to bring your toes more outward as well, that's fine. As long as you feel some stretch in between the legs, so the inner thighs. If you wanna keep your hands on the ground, that's fine. If you want to go on the elbows, it doesn't really matter as long as you feel stretch on the inner thighs. Frog position.
Am I sitting rather back or forward? Like forward?
It doesn't really matter as long as you feel stretch. I feel if you go more forwards, you feel less stretch. If you go more backwards, you feel more stretch. So whatever you prefer, and you can handle. So also in this case, don't overdo stretches. So if you feel like you need to relax, go a little bit more to the front, relax a bit and then go back again. And I always struggle with this stretch mentally.
Yeah, I'd rather be sitting on the couch as well.
So what we're going to do is first we're going to take a deep breath in and out, and then we're going to count with the in breathing and the out breathing. 5 breaths in, 5 seconds in and 6 seconds out. So take a deep breath in and out. And let's start counting. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe on your own. And come slowly out of the position. Ooh. This is the most awkward position by coming out of the stretch. We're going to do one more. I'm not done yet with you guys. I don't want to go home.
Seems like it.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're gonna keep the feet close to each other, legs are straight, and then just bring the chin to your chest and move to downwards with the face in the direction of your knees, and keep that chin to your chest. And grab it wherever you want. I can grab my feet. If you cannot touch it, grab wherever you're capable of touching. As long as you don't bend your knees.
If all you can grab is your knees, that's fine as well.
I can almost put my head down against my
Really?
knees, yeah.
It's gonna take a while for me.
And if you take a point of view of that, the Corona is very helpful with the stretching. I always really like to touch my toes and pull on my toes, because then I also stretch my calves. But if you cannot reach it, like Sven, then
I can, look! I got them!
don't force it, don't force it. And otherwise, for next time, you could also use an elastic band, put it around your feet and then pull. Then you also feel some stretch on your calves. Okay, and come slowly out of position. Hands rise and shine, guys. Whew. That was fun.
Got my yoga session in.
You did your yoga session.
Nice. Thanks for that.
Good job, guys. I'm proud of you. I haven't seen comments, but that's because
They're still laying on the floor,
was
out of breath,
I was just
suffering.
fully that.
Yeah, yeah. So if you want to redo the mobility session, just rewatch our show.
Yeah.
And then
We are done
Yes.
for today. So let's clap in 1, 2, 3. And you did great. See you
Bye,
later.
guys.
Bye, guys.